put simply, MTG Lion is like, if I was to like whip around like an autistic kid with a leather belt, that's what interacting with this dude is like. Like, there's no challenge. It's just kind of annoying. Every once in a while, he kind of like emits like a peep, like some kind of like type like thought out of his brain. And you know what really gets me is that he calls himself Magic the Gathering Lion based on the grounds that he knows that Magic the Gathering is the card game that's going to capture the most attention, and that's kind of the fan base to go to. It's, you know, one of the bigger card games. And then he always wants to like bring up like some political jargon that happened recently because his channel is like a beached flounder just like flopping for air, and it's kind of at this point where if he doesn't do this stuff, or if he doesn't, you know, talk about how certain other Magic creators fan bases, or, you know, paper hands like Rudy's fan base, which they are, I'll give him credit on that, but you know, you want to talk about like a mathematical difference or whatever. I mean, yeah, I get like 10 views a video, I get that. You know, but you maybe get a couple hundred on a good day, bro. Well, what are these 25,000 subscribers doing? Are they even real? Like, do people, like, see you and then just, you know, not even, like, watch your content? I mean, that's what happens to me, but with 300 some people, with probably a majority of them bots, it really doesn't matter, but I don't know, like, it's just like there's something about this like egg-headed fucking little blubber baby button bitch that he just looks like the dude looks like that fucking Chinese guy from that meme, the Shi Hua Piao Piao Beifing Xiao Xiao. Like, he looks like that dude's fucking cousin, like. Well, regardless, if you ever confront him with actual criticism, he'll just hit you with, like, the most, like, fucking, you know, take a shot every time I say the word like, but he'll hit you with the most, like, weak fish deflection you've ever seen. He'll try to, like, bring up, like, oh, you get no views. It's like, I know I sound a little salty about it. I don't know. I'm more salty about just his sheer ineptitude and the amount of, like, well, lack of effort, really, lack of attention span, that it's self-awareness, not attention span. It's like a lack of self-awareness of the kind of person that he is. Though I'm sure deep down he realizes the kind of person that he is, because he has to be manipulative to even manage to scrape by and, like, stay partially relevant in the Magic the Gathering stratosphere as a whole. Regardless, this has been kind of fun talking shit on just some, like, dork on the internet in general, so, you know, maybe we'll make a habit of this, but, you know, probably not, since, you know, nothing's really consistent with this channel. I just figured I'd try to do what he does and have a clickbaity title and try to see if I can, you know, skew some kind of, like, hate-fueled algorithm, because I don't know. He looks like the kind of guy who acts like he knows what he's talking about Magic the Gathering, and if you asked him for deck building advice, he'd act like he knows what he's doing, but all he does is play Flesh and Blood, and he just buys cards and then holds on to them, acting as though it's like a real stock market, when in reality it's like there's not really much risk there. If you're buying stuff that's not often reprinted or has a thing where it's not to be reprinted, you're pretty much safe, and it's not really an investment worth writing home about, because it's a riskless investment for the most part. You know, you're never not going to be able to exploit people for collectibles and nostalgia. I mean, I ain't even trying to flex with all this, but I mean, I got some good shit here, you know. I'm going to resell a good bulk of that crap in the future for about 5 times its worth to some loser. I mean, you know, that's exactly what he's doing, you know. I mean, he's succeeding in his own right. He's got the Magic cards, and good for that man, but I don't know, his channel is just a crock of shit. I mean, he wants to talk about view count. He'll spoil, like, every single card as a separate short video and not even break 100 views. He'll have some discussion with his, like, ugly ass 5 head you could land a fucking Boeing 757 on top of, and it's just like he might like scratch under 1,000 on a good day, or if he shoves somebody's name in there, you know, he's good to go. But anyway, stay tuned. Let's see if this gets around to him. He wants to start a little shit fight. We can. I mean, our videos are about the same quality anyway. I mean, he sits there and looks in his camera and talks shit. I record off my cell phone and talk shit. The only difference is I do it better because I'm the definitive quality schlock producer. Schlockinator.